Hi, welcome back. I'm going to show you another really great free tool that you can use. It's called socialoomph.com. It's going to automate your tweets, your replies, and you can also set up and schedule tweets to go out all day long if you're still at your job. So pay close attention, and I will see you on the other side. Okay, we're at socialoomph.com. That's social and then oomph.com. Now, this is a free piece of software that if you're not familiar with it, you're going to absolutely love this. So go ahead and get the free account. And once you do, one of the things you want to do is you're going to go into the direct messages and you're going to create, when somebody follows you, you want to send them a message back like thanks for following and yada, yada, yada. Well, what you don't want to do is you don't want to send the exact same message. Let's say you have 30 people follow you in a day or 50 people follow you in a day. What people will do is they'll send the same message to every single person, and Twitter will see that as spamming, and you may get flagged and you may get dumped. And so what this Social Oomph has got, one of the features I'm going to show you right now, is a way to automate, when somebody follows you, there will be an automated message sent to them right away. And here's what you do. You, right in here, okay, well what you've done is you've gone to direct messages, and then you go to edit welcome DM, which is direct messages, and then it should have, your Twitter account. You're going to click on it. And in this box, what you're going to do is you're going to create like 4 or 5 or 6 different messages. You're going to start out with a bracket, and then you're going to put the message in. And I have messages kind of like, hey, comma, you have a great profile. What are you looking to get out of Twitter? And the next one is, hey, just got done looking at your profile. Nice. What are you trying to get from Twitter? I always ended it with a question, to try and create some type of communication going back and forth. Now, this is what's really important. At the end of the message that you're going to send them, you got question mark if it's a question, and then there's a straight up line. There's no space, but a straight up line, and that straight up line is right below your delete button on your keyboard. And between each and every one of these messages, you want to make sure that you put the that straight up line. And then when you get to the very end, you do not put one at the end of that message. So start out with a bracket, do the message, after the question mark, a straight up line, and then you just instantly start. There's no spaces. You instantly start your next message. And you make about 4 or 5 different messages, usually at some type of question to engage them. And then at the very end, you do not put a straight up line. Another feature that I want to show you is that these things should be checked. And right above this box, it says automatically send a welcome message to new followers. Check that box. The one right below the box, automatically follow people, new followers who follow me from this point forward. The next box, it's just saying that you want to manually approve people. Don't check that box. And then the next box is automatically unfollow those folks who unfollow me. And you do that automatically. Just a little FYI, there are functions on here that if you wanted to have more of an advanced version of this, you can upgrade, and there is a cost factor. Now, I've never done it. I don't see really any reason, for what you need this for, that you would need to do that. Now, I'm going to show you another really great function here. It's the direct messages, or no, I'm sorry, scheduled updates. When you go up to scheduled updates, you go to schedule new update, click on that. Now, in your window, when you're brand new, this little bar will not be here. But what you're going to do, now let's just say you're going to send some information on article marketing or whatever. You're going to put the URL in here, whatever it is. And let's say it's this long. Well, you go over here to shorten URLs, bam, it'll make it an instant tiny little URL, because remember on Twitter you only have room for 140 characters. And so you're going to put the message, and the best thing you can do is put the message in, and let's say it's an article or a video, an article, read it here now. See it here now for videos, things like that. Because again, I'm going to go over this in a little bit, but you know, as far as you know, any videos or articles that you're going to send to these people, that's the best way to do it. Now, these features down here, now see where it says save this update text. Let me go up here, view, zoom in. Okay, it zoomed. Okay. Let me do that again. View, zoom in. There we go. Okay. These features right here, save this update text. So in other words, if you put one in there, you can save it. And now what that's for is up in here, what will happen once you do save one, this bar will appear. And when you click on this bar, you can see that I've got all kinds of different things that I've sent to people. And you can go back in and you can click something. Okay, get rid of this. And now I can send this out to people automatically. Now, what you want to do when you save them and when you go to resend them, you might want to change them up just a little bit, because again, you don't want to come across as spam sending the exact same thing out over and over and over again. And it's not a bad idea at the back end to put retweet, and you can put RT, and a lot of times people will retweet and that'll bring them back to your page. It's really, really important. Now, here's another function. This one right here is you can publish right now. In other words, if you click it, that window will show up and you can publish this right this very second, which I'll do. Okay, so it's boom, it's on Twitter. Okay, now the function below that is this is really an awesome function. Let's say you get up in the morning, let's say you still have a JOB, which, you know, most people who start a home business or are trying to build a home business, they still have a JOB. You go in here and now you can publish one in 30 minutes, 90 minutes. You can go with the hour function, and you can go in and you can set up for the next 8 hours a tweet to go out, and then you can have some, you know, different value tweets, in other words, audios, videos, different things that you found on the internet. Or you can also put in, you know, let's say whatever your company is, life has become easier because of this, and then you have your URL and they go to your landing page. This is really an awesome free tool on the internet, and I recommend everybody use it. So, okay, now we're going to move on.